This is what we need to do. If y'all already know that the shit came from China, like he said, this is a Chinese disease, then the Chinamen and the China women and the China babies knew to sit their asses inside because they were about to turn around and get their asses handed to them by the government for doing, different. So I feel like when it comes down to us as Americans, we tend to not pay attention to what's going on around us. You know what I'm saying? As far as where the root, right.
And you also Trump got reprimanded for stopping flights from China. He was a racist. He was this and that. But then 2 weeks after that, every country did it. So he was actually ahead of the game, but you'll never hear that, And I'm not on nobody's side.
Right.
I know the facts. And that was smart. It should have done it. But there's a lot of cities that shouldn't have opened that did because of money.
But I think, if I'm not mistaken, there was one country that didn't shut down at all. Sweden. They did not shut down anything. The schools didn't shut down. The businesses didn't shut down.
What? They ain't getting no money?
And their numbers are still low. That's because they knew what to do when it needed to be done. They're not like us here over in America where we just...
Whenever they come over here,
they drink all that beer.
I'm going to do what I want to do when I want to do it.
They get to have sex everywhere too.
They're intelligent,
With the Swedish people?
Yeah.
They're beautiful people, the Swedish people.
The women have nice areolas.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I haven't seen them. I just seen it on porn, I guess,
I've seen a German areola.
A German areola.
Does that count?
Well, I don't know, because their areolas is shaped like the capital letter G.
Whose?
The Germans' areolas.
Do they? Okay.
So you call it GG?
Do they say Farfanugan?
Farfanugan.
Wait, what is that?
That's used to be a car, right? The Farfanugan?
I thought that was the little cookie thing with the...
What little cookie thing?
The little cookie thing that we used to eat. The fruits and cake. It's not a cookie. It's fruits and... Oh, okay. Sorry, that's the wrong thing.
We had a foreign exchange student at school from Germany.
Unfortunately, you guys, I'm thrown off today.
Well, another way that life will be different, large sporting and music events will be very different. I'm pretty sure there won't be a lot of concerts. There won't be a lot of people going to sports games.
The revenue
as a fact, the New Orleans Saints, I think they had a couple of games, or will be having a couple of games, but there won't be any fans in the stands because of this whole social distancing.
Well, you're sort of true, but you're sort of not true. You can actually pay to have a cardboard cutout of yourself to sit in the stands as they are videotaped.
Well, I wonder how much that will cost.
But we have season
Too
tickets,
much.
and they offered us to buy where all our money we paid for our season this year went to next year. So we opted out because there's a chance we're not going to go.
The whole COVID thing could be over.
Yeah, because it's a lot of money. We got like 6 seats.
Knock on wood.
Yeah, knock on wood. But not on... Y'all, what about Dr. Fauci? Like, Dr. Fauci is also saying that this winter is going to be very, very serious with this.
Yeah, because the symptoms of COVID are very similar to the symptoms of the flu.
Right.
So there can be some people who are mistaken, I just have the flu, and they could possibly have COVID, and they won't do what's necessary to prevent the spread of COVID. They're just I'm going to take some Theraflu or drink some hot tea or just stay home for a day.
Go on vacation.
Oh shit, I'd rather take that than go and be under this doggone, what that is, the little breathing thing. They said once you get on that ventilator, you done.
Well, how many of y'all have been, you said you've been tested, right?
Yeah,
have you been tested for COVID?
No.
I got tested twice.
I was tested once.
Did you get the good test?
I got they stuck the swab up my nose.
All the way?
Did it hurt?
All the way, yes.
Well, the was like, it's going to tickle.
Bullshit.
It ain't tickle.
Bullshit.
It didn't tickle. It didn't hurt either. It wasn't.
I put my head down on my hands.
There was probably scratching all your brain.
It hurt.
Make you just going to cough and...
It hurt.
It didn't really hurt. It just...
You could swab a murderer's cheek, but you got to stick something on the way up my nose to see if I got a virus. I mean, come on.
And lastly, one of the forays is a new era of workers might be imminent. Staley admits that the essential workers who have received so much praise and attention during the pandemic may return to being underpaid and underappreciated laborers, meaning the people who work in the hospitals, they're going to be working overtime, and they won't get any time to spend with their families because it's already hospitals are overcrowded. With each day there are new cases, new deaths, and like the medical profession, they're working extra hard to try to keep things under control.
Right. So all of these things that we're talking about are the things that, since this is post-COVID, are the things that happen. So what are we predicting the outcomes to be? Y'all want to start with, let's say, finances? Let's talk about some money.
The stock market's fine. So right now, and I mean, businesses are opening. Maybe your small ones aren't because of bars and stuff like that. But I believe we're going to be fine as far as finances because people are going to stop being less paranoid and going to start moving out more. And the virus eventually we're going to have it's going to be just part of us.
Yeah, I think
you can't hide from it forever.
Right.
Or we'll be turning to socialism. You know what I'm saying? Where we're getting fed by the government, and that's not going to happen with most Americans.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the coronavirus doesn't become like the flu. It's always going to be here.
It's kind of like natural.
Right.
You're not going to get away. There's no way around it. Some people will die, just like there's some people die
cutting the fat.
every year.
It's cutting the fat. I hate to say it like that.
Some people will build up an immunity.
It's cutting the fat.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're only immune for 3 months.
Well, I'm just saying, with it being out for people, we may build up a resistance to it, so that some people who have weaker immune systems or older people, they may not fare as well as people who are healthy.
Right.
So it could just be like that. I mean, hopefully, though, the whole wearing a mask.
It's getting old. Everybody's getting.
But I mean, at the same time, the masks are becoming fashionable.
Yeah, people wear them to match their outfits. And who would have thought?
And
right?
smell your breath all day. It's great.
Who would have thought?
Well, they say that if a fart can see through your underwear and a pair of jeans.
Correct.
But they say it's only used to protect yourself, not to protect other people
but
who
it has to be worn the proper way.
And your eyes and orifice too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Contact through there. I mean, there's so many loops and they don't know. They can't give you a definitive answer.
Face masks and goggles.
Right. Everybody gonna be looking like Doc from Back to the Future.
1.25 gigawatts?
Yeah. Make sure you go 85 miles an hour.
Right.
Okay.
Hurry up, Marty.
Moisture come out. No, we still doing good. We doing good. Another thing is, this is definitely going to affect the presidency.
Yes.
It's gonna fuck with the election. So my prediction.
That's the plan, I believe.
My prediction is Kanye West is going to become president.
You know what? To be perfectly honest, in this day and age,
I'm serious. Kanye West gonna do it.
We had a reality star as a president. I wouldn't be
The
surprised
Apprentice, right?
I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye West won, because he's already on some ballots in some states.
Right, he's on the ballot. I know he won the ballots in Mississippi, so I do know that. All right, Mississippi, y'all better get Kanye West for real.
They want Yeezy. So, can you imagine Kim Kardashian as the first lady?
That's
would be no different than Melania, right?
Right.
For real, you think so?
I mean, they have lots in common.
I don't know,
we've seen both naked. We've seen both of their vaginas.
Don't get me wrong, but Kim Kardashian is doing a very great job with getting these people together to get C. Murder out of jail.
Non-profits, like
you know,
and really is committed.
But you guys,
I honestly think she would make a better first lady.
Yeah, I think she would too.
And at least we'd be able to understand her.
I think, even though she got the little nose. But anyway, y'all, we're going to hold that thought and we'll be right back with the Purple House. Calvin, play that track. No. Y'all, we'll be right back.
Are we going in?
Yes. It still is.
I'm in the collard green, 6 cornbread in the guts. Got the Halloween kicks, trick or treat in the clutch. Come on, nigga, is you tricking or what? Floats tighter than a dick in the butt.
We on.
Started from the bottom. Show you how to flip a dollar. I got food in my diner. I'm better. It's another day, another chance. I wake up, I wanna dance. So as long as I got my friends, I'm better.
He say I'm hot, I'm so pretty. Pull up on him in my vehicle. He said I'm pretty. You must be from Brazil, you must be from Mexico. Roll up on him in my Lambo. Jump out like skirt, yeah, bro. You need a chick like me to make you wanna leave them other bars, you know now.
All right, y'all. We're back with the Purple House, and this is one of the most weirdest conversations that I'm actually having. Life after COVID, a.k.a. the what?
Coronapocalypse.
Coronapocalypse. Okay, so far we have discussed what, the finances or just life in general.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into love after COVID.
Ooh la
well, yeah, ooh la la. I guess if that's what they call it. Some of y'all out there are probably getting tired of y'all goddamn partners right now. And some of y'all are probably loving y'all partners to death because y'all getting to spend more time and becoming more intimate. But my thing is this, for those who are not on that one-on-one exclusiveness, make sure not to let your male partner just cover his penis, but make sure he covers his face as well. We do not want sneezing on the buttocks. Okay? So, love after COVID. I see a lot of divorces.
I can see that.
Yeah, divorce rate will go up.
I really do see that.
People are spending more time together, and the little idiosyncrasies that
that you get away from.
Then you
going
can't
to work. You get away from it.
Yeah.
Why you chew like that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Why do you slurp
You
yourself?
Yeah.
slept till 8 o'clock.
Right? Your throat that deep? Since when? You know?
Is that the milk that came twice?
I do expect like maybe a little increase in baby booming because there's it's a double-edged sword because like I felt COVID actually brought a lot of people together who actually misses their intimate partner. But I just also think that a lot of that time that you need to be separated from that person, like the old saying is, absence make the heart grow fonder. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And being around someone that long, I mean, we're talking about a year.
In the same room.
Oh, look at Kitty.
Hey, Kitty.
Yeah, Kitty out here in the rain. I don't know who the cat for, but the cat sure like being around here. But I just feel like being in that person's area, in that person's personal space, it'll become more of a burden than something that's worth sharing. One thing I can say is that I've heard Dr. Fauci also say that you need to give your partner some space. Go in another room. Go read a book. Give them some time to breathe.
Well, that's all well and good. But what if it's a case where you don't have another room to go into?
Go outside.
And then you got to worry about
COVID.
You got to wear your mask. You got to make sure you're 6 feet.
But this is after COVID.
Well, I'm just saying, but still, some of these things may still be taking place. We may still have to do the social distancing even after.
And the underlying issues that you have.
We don't know how things are going to be.
And have to deal with, being in there with them. Underlying issues come out whenever you stare at them and think about it, and then to me that would like a ticking time bomb.
It's a good way to find it if your significant other is cheating.
Correct.
Well, how could you find that out if y'all don't go nowhere for a whole year?
Well, you don't go anywhere. Their phone is going off. That cheater or the person who's they're cheating on you with, I'm sure they'll be texting. Mm-hmm. Text messages come through.
Well, shit, we both going over there. We both going over there.
Some people, some husbands, some wives look at the phone, read text messages and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, all of the hit
Oh, yeah.
shit gonna
Who's
come
Send
out.
messages
Who's that
back
texting
to
you?
see-
Who, you
see if
know,
they fish.
so.
Yeah, they fish. I promise you.
So I heard this theory. So